Welcome to the CEO of Destiny podcast, where you will find the tools to fulfill the purpose of your generation and wildly succeed in the marketplace. And now your host, Andre J. Benjamin.
Relationship management, economic principles for personal growth. I was having a great conversation with someone about how their week had went, and one of the things that they shared was a frustration point was being exhausted. And when you begin to really dig down into why you're exhausted, you can find that there are patterns and habits that either propel you forward to your goal or they set you back from your vision and your goals. And what, of course, are the factors in that equation? Number one, the variable that remains is you, and then also it's other people. And so how we relate to other people, when we talk about managing people in our life and how they relate to us, I'm always reminded by Yeshua saying that you judge a tree by the fruit that it bears. So in the same way, in my own life, I evaluate those that add and those that multiply in my life versus those that take away and those that divide, that cause division, that break up my life, that break up my continuity, that lessen the value of a day because of the drama that they bring in, or the anxious energy, or the weight, or the confusion, or the lack of clarity, the milling around in their own day, the aimlessness, or sometimes people just going from cycle to cycle of drama. They never grow. So I had to evaluate the quality of the soil that I spend my time, or that I give my seed, because seed, we talk about everything being a seed, from everything from your time to your talent to your treasury. And where you contribute your time, your talent, and your treasury, make sure that the quality of the soil that you're investing in is actually yielding a harvest that matches that which you put in. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a perfect correlation, yet it is a great way to look. And you can say, wait a minute, there's times I've spent with people and they continue to stay in the same cycles. They continue to never break those cycles. They continue to ask for me to pour into them. But when I pour into them, it's not like they take action on anything that they're asking about. So you and I have this great opportunity daily to evaluate how we spend our time. I've enjoyed talking with guests of future podcasts and even previous guests that have been on the podcast, and hearing about how they value time and how they see their time. And that's my encouragement for you today, is to look back on that, redeem the time, for the days are evil. Learn to number our days. That's what David says. Take time and evaluate how you spend your day and the quality of the soil that you're giving your time to, or your talent, or your treasury to. Is it producing the harvest that you want? And is it moving it closer to your goal? Take time, evaluate. I want you to reflect on it. This is a shorter podcast, but it's one that is sponsored by Critical Thinking.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. Do us a favor. If this was useful in any way for you, please go to iTunes and leave us a review. Reviews will allow others to easily discover the podcast. If you'd like more information and to receive a free download, Rediscover Your Destiny, go to ceoofdestiny.com. Thanks again, and tune in next time.